Welcome back. Baking can be tricky and technical, but do it right and magic happens. The sweet treats, the process of putting it all together, it can unlock something pretty special. That's something the owner of Sugar Spoon Desserts in Minneapolis knows from experience, and now she's helping a group of young women discover it too. Here's Sharon.
Then we could just get started on this one right here.
Surprising fact about professional baker Dr. Altreisha Foster is that
I didn't know I could bake, When I left Jamaica in my early 20s, I couldn't even cook.
it was when this vaccine scientist was pregnant with her daughter that she fell in love with what started as a hobby.
It's the stillness that comes with baking. It's really an introverted art. What it did for me is it allowed me to begin to reflect on the things that happened to me in my life. And some of the traumatic experiences that I've experienced as a child, they started coming back.
Foster says when she was around 8, a relative sexually assaulted her, and later, someone else.
I was raped at around 15, but because of those things that happened to me, I grew a shell.
But through this creative medium, which has brought her massive success, Foster says she got courage to break that shell.
We're taught to just not speak up, just leave the hurt in the past and just move on. Because as I was beginning to talk about the traumas that affected me, some of my uncles were saying, like, just leave that alone, just leave that alone. But how do you leave it alone when it continues to bring you down? So I had to really make a decision to start speaking my truth, or even living my truth, that these things actually happened to me, and what am I gonna do about it now?
That's the sticking point of her charity, Cake Therapy Foundation.
I keep telling them that they can rise up out of poverty to become successful. But what is happening to a girl that I'm not hearing because I'm remaining quiet about my own trauma?
Speaking up and lifting up girls who might be going through difficulties, the unspeakable, to bake, talk, and heal.
I know what cake did for me. I know that baking helped me with my communication with my friends. Baking helped me to communicate with my own mother. And I thought, why not teach girls to bake? Teach them to have their own financial independence, because this is a lucrative hobby. And teach them ways to be able to own what happened to them.
Oh, that's incredible. If you know a girl who might be interested in cake therapy, it's completely free for the girl. You can get in touch at caketherapy@gmail.com. You can also find Dr. Foster's book of the same name anywhere you buy books.